Hey guys, welcome back for this new part of Rune King in heroic mode. We're in part 10 now, and we are going to continue on with the story. So last time we left off when Harry joined the team, and we actually um, like inspected, not inspected, but explored the Vault of Giants and got some treasures out of it. And now we are back here to. We also explored the cemetery and gained a few levels by doing that. And now we are back to travel to the Shadow Vaults and actually try to cleanse Maokai's roots. So this is the other way. You want to go there, and we are going to travel to the Shadow Vaults. So let's see. We have to get here, but we also want to complete everything we can and while it's valuable.
Ahri, what could you hope to learn about yourself in a place like this?
The less you know about me, the better off you are, swordsman.
Is it possible to know less than I do?
If we're being honest, Yasuo, the rest of us know a lot less than you.
I am the last of my kind. There is no record of another Vasani. The only clues I have led me here.
To the Shadow Isles? Alone? Kids these days.
I am older than all of you combined.
Okay. Still. We need trust to work together, even if it's brief. Especially if we're fending off certain death.
These sunstones, I've carried them my whole life, never knowing why or where they came from. A clue led me to Bilgewater, and a merchant there suggested Gangplank recently bought a sunstone from him.
A merchant?
Do not question me. We will help each other and be done with it.
You don't trust her, do you?
She is older than all of us combined. No, I don't trust her.
I do sense conflict in her, but I am not fearful. We shall keep our heads up regardless.
I like how there is tension as soon as there are like two attractive women in the same party. In the meantime, like Brome Pike and Yasuo are like bros already. So that's weird. But not that weird, I guess. So now monsters are actually fleeing from me because I gained too many levels last time we in last part. But we still have to complete the bestiary. So at one point I will try to do a big chain with these guys. Let's see. I won't go there. I have a cutscene here and a few treasures. Don't want to fight them yet.
When
though.
the spirits in this place cry out, I can feel what they lost. I can see the Isles as they once were.
You can see the Blessed Isles.
They were beautiful, but so strange. My ancestors must have felt like such outsiders here.
Alright, cool. Let's see. We have everything from here, and we're just going to go to Windy Caverns and see if we can grab something for now. Oh, and also don't forget, like I did last time, when you get enough lore to just come back here and collect your Tome of Knowledge. Can help, especially if you didn't do the money trick. Oh, here you don't want to stay too much on this guy's visions, or else you'll take damage like I just did. but I'm probably, I mean, it's probably not good for us. Right, we don't want to go there yet. We're just going there for now. So this is Harry to introduce Harry's dungeon ability, where you can throw the orb and actually reveal invisible stuff like these magical orbs. So you want to avoid them. I think they're just dealing damage. I'm pretty sure. Probably. Alright. But yeah, by throwing the orb or just getting close to them, yep, you can reveal them like that. But throwing the orb just lets you like prepare your path. Let's see. Oh, there's a lore here. Don't forget that. And we're going to take damage, but that's not too bad. We have everything from here. And now we're just going to go to the Shadow Vaults. Perfect. So, just before continuing, I'm going to use a few potions because I took a lot of damage from these beams. And I don't have the food buff anymore to have a lot of lifesteal. So I don't want to, yep, I don't want to game over, especially against level 14s. It would be kind of shameful. Alright, there. Going to push those guys to just try to make a chain. No, 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 no. Don't go there. Yep. So when they're fleeing from you, you can actually use that to your advantage and try to get them where you want them to be. Let's see. The spider here. I have just two guys. Alright. Still okay for our bestiary. Oh, there's cutscene.
This is one of the Blessed Isle vaults. I heard of their beauty and legacies. Seeing them in this state is disheartening.
That one remains intact at all is remarkable. The ruination lived up to its name.
Which begs the question, can we get it open?
What a beautiful door! I love beautiful doors!
Okay. There's always a way in. Let's look around.
Also, guys, if you're watching this part and you're hearing this, could you please tell me in the comments what
These markings,
length
there
you
is
prefer?
something familiar
Um,
about them.
For now,
Can you decipher
sorry.
their meaning?
There are so many memories in my mind, so many lives. I can feel something reaching to me.
Spirits? Did they speak to you?
No, the stones are resonating with a memory. I can't picture it, but I can feel it. Maybe there really are answers here.
alright. So we're going to do this, but before that, I'm just going to fight the monsters before they leave. Yep. So as I was saying, if you guys could comment, it would actually be really helpful because I'm wondering what length, what type of videos length would you guys prefer? As of right now, with part 9, I did like a few videos that were an hour long, and I did a few videos that were
Little
more than
ones.
2 hours, and I'm wondering if you guys actually have preferences or what's better for your viewing habits. So make sure if you have an opinion about that to let me know. It can actually be helpful.
They won't forget that.
Let's see. I want to try to go for control. Never mind.
You make me stop.
Good. We're not gaining XP, so I'm not even sure we need to fight those guys. Let me check the bestiary. Where are we now? Yeah, we're missing quite a few enemies, so we don't want to miss too much, and we don't want to, because we don't want to come back later on for those. So yeah, I did everything there. I'm just going to watch the cutscene
The
and then
mist is
open the
thick
door.
with spirits who died in the ruination, and it carries the breath of their loss, their despair.
That makes sense. There's nothing colder than the feeling of defeat.
So now we've done everything we could before the Shadow Vault, so we're just going to open it. So what you have to do is just like learn the pattern on the door and try to reproduce it right there. So we just have to combine those two, I think. Yep, and this opens the door. Right there. This is the first of those types of puzzles, but there is more in the game, so you can just like try to learn how it works. It's not that hard. So we're in the Shadow Vaults. Don't have anything to do here, I think. We can just start our way down, and here we'll be able to activate our foot buff. Yep. And watch the usual conversation.
Yasuo, I can come back if you wish to be alone.
I don't mind the company. Unless it's Brahm.
That's not really nice.
He is spirited.
And you're polite. Ahri, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What is it?
Back in Bilgewater, why did you leave without me? I vowed to protect you.
I was afraid that staying with me would put you in danger.
It comes with the territory.
Not danger from our enemies. From me.
I'm not afraid of you.
I know. That's why I had to leave.
Ahri.
Good night, Yasuo.
And one more.
Little fox, can Brom do anything for you?
Thank you, Brahm, but I'm fine. I've grown accustomed to sleeping in caves, and without company.
My friend, beds are too small for Brom. I too prefer the expensive cradle of the wilderness.
The night Yasuo and I arrived in Bilgewater was the first night I've slept in a bed since I can remember.
He cares for you a great deal, you know. When I met Yasuo, finding you was all he spoke of. It's why he came to the Shadow Isles. But let's keep that between us.
I don't know what to say.
Then say nothing. Just know you are among friends. Rest now, little fox. And remember, we are stronger together.
Thank you, Brahm. I am glad to call you my friend.
Alright, so now we're rested. We also have the food buff. We are just going to continue on with the story.
This vault is rife with the stench of black mist.
Death runs deep here.
For Maokai, it is death we must repel at any cost.
A temporary reprieve. All will eventually drown, choking on the waters of life.
Now he's a philosopher.
He is worthy.
So in case you forgot, we're here to find a way to, or maybe find remains of blessed water. So we're going to try to locate that. And this is the reporter in case we need to go back. So let's see, we have a chest here, we have a lore to collect. And we have new monsters. So let's deal with that. Level 16, they are not fleeing yet. Don't know if I want to attack with Pike. I mean, now he's doing so much damage.
They try to get away.
It's kind of a double-edged sword. If you want to try to do double or triple kills, attacking with Pike can sometimes be like counterproductive, I would say. And we have volume 2 here of the Realms of Spirits books, so we will keep that to bring it to the library. Oh, Ahri got a second turn, so it's pretty much really easy to do double or triple kill when she proc a new turn. So it's cool. But right now we don't care too much because those guys don't give XP at all, since we are so much higher level than them. And yeah, there we can't go there yet because there is some shadows on the floor. So we're going to have to follow the regular path. But when you have this, as her orb can actually light up the way, so you can just dispel it, kind of. Let's see, I'm going to take this. And this is like, you just have to stand and yeah, avoid the orbs, and you're fine. We got a Vezani charm, and I think it's a 16 trinket, so we don't really need that right now. Oh. Trying to get the chain here. Oh. Much. Let me actually flee this one. I will try to do a bit more than that. It's kind of my only way to get to level 20 to get more of those guys. So just this one. Maybe this one will. Oh. Never mind. If I could try to get them together, it could be a 4-chain bell, so it could be okay. We'll try. Let's see. We have maybe more here. No, we don't. Right. This one is not. I don't. Oh my god! I'm so bad at avoiding those fights. What is going on? I don't know if fleeing is consuming my food buff, because fleeing is actually considered a battle, because Ilaoi can proc healing whenever the battle ends, and she procs it from fleeing. So maybe this actually consumes my every time I do that. I don't know. I guess we'll know really soon enough. Alright, taking these, and I'll try to finally do my my chain. So So I'm taking those guys. This guy won't come, but this one will. So let's see. All right, it's three chains, so I'm going to do this one. I got tired of failing, I guess.
Just getting started.
Extra turn, cool. So I'm just going to try to. Oh,
That's gotta
that was close. All right, it's okay. Maybe Ahri will get a turn and this guy won't die yet.
hit like a hunter.
I will do this.
Back on my feet.
It's so strong that the thing that I did with Brome is actually cleansing debuffs. It's actually really good.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Alright, that was close. Let's see. Just going to do this.
Never saw me coming.
Yeah, it's so low. It's not even worth the pain. Right, we have more of those traps. Oh god. Alright. So you want to activate those with Ahri's orb, and it opens this door. What's next? Let's see. Yes, alright. So I don't think we can activate this yet. Yes. We need to find the gem. We'll fight this guy with his mates. Let's see. You can activate the bridge by hitting the the floating orb, not like I did.
Neat.
And I don't have the food buff anymore, so now I'm going to play a little bit more careful. Let's see.
My hunger is fading.
Can I try to one-shot those guys? Yep. Nice. Ahri is really strong when she has one enemy in execute range. She's actually the best to do those kind of executes on multiple targets. We have a lore here, right? And with this, it actually should be enough to take those. Yes. More rune for our Ahri. That's good. There you go. Alright, so can we do anything here? I don't think so. I'm just going to fight this guy.
Friends, have my shield.
So whenever there are multiple enemies like these with very different health pool, my goal is to try to bring the higher HP pool to the same level as the other guys with Pike, and then I will use Ahri's runes that does an execute to try to just kill the three of them. And not really lucky there because I could have Yeah, okay.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
I didn't check their abilities, that's my bad.
Feel the ice?
Alright, it's not, that's okay. Should have checked the little goblins' abilities, but oh well. I can just use a couple of potions. Let me see. There you go. Alright. I get myself
You should
the
practice alone.
blocked here. Maybe I should taunt those guys because they could deal a lot of damage if I don't pay too much attention. Three turns. That's great. Oh, that's okay. And now Ahri can probably execute. Oh,
They won't forget that.
not enough crit yet. Cannot execute yet, but I can do that next.
They try to get away. It rarely works.
Oh yeah, alright. So this puzzle is actually quite easy. Let's see. The pedestal depicts a relief. Right, I'm going to press it. Alright, great. So what we want to do to open these chests is insert the right colors in the chest by mixing them with this. So here we need to have like an orange, I think, red and yellow. So for red and yellow, we're just going to take a red shard. Red shard is by itself is the right one. There you go. But to get the yellow one, we want to mix the green one and the blue one. There we go. So we want to insert color, we want to put the green and the blue one, and it just mix them to the yellow one. Oh, never mind, that's not even the right color. That's the cyan though, so I'm just going to put it here. There you go. I'm going to take the blue one here. There. The chest is unlocked. Now I can just take what's inside. And so for the how it's called, for the yellow one, I want to take those two. I think. Let's see. Alright, I got the yellow one, so I'm just going to put it here. And it opens the last chest. So now you can just leave, or you can try to make a white color. So to do a white color, let me actually think. Probably I want probably a red, a green and a blue one. Yep, and try to put. So display possible color combination. The one we didn't do is the magenta, so we can do it by putting the red and blue one. Yes, so now I have a magenta one, and I want to have like a cyan one, I think. So I'm just going to take a blue one and once more. I'm going to insert the blue one and the green one. Yep. And I'm just going to take a red one and a green one just to make like an orange one. So a yellow one, I mean. So if I do this and this, I have to try to test a bit because I don't remember actually how I did the white one. But I'm just going to do magenta and probably this one. Let's see. Oh, it didn't work. Let's see. Insert yellow. And what do I want to insert? Yellow is this, so I'm going to put some blue with it. Probably doing this will do white. The device returns a white shard, so it's what we wanted, except it appears different. It raises powerful energy, right? Alright, so we got a white crystal. To do so, just to repeat, to do this, you need 2 of the colors on one side and the one that is missing on the other side. So here we have like green and blue, and here we have green and red. So you want to take red, green, and blue and mix them up here. So that's it. We got a white crystal. We're just going to check if that's actually any good. It's just a lot of defense, so maybe Brom will want it, but I'm not even sure. Let's see. It's a bit better from what we have, but it's also like way weaker in terms of offensiveness, so it's not really good for us. But it can be really good if you didn't buy the items at the town. So there you go. We have everything from there. Just going to try to chain those guys.
Friends, have my shield.
So Ahri has a proc, and she also has her empower attacks. So it's really, really good. So can I actually reach a point where I don't get killed by the goblin? Let's see. I mean, not killed, obviously, but damaged. Yep. Fine, great. Perfect. And she gets another turn. So just going to weaken this guy. And one more turn. Damn, that's insane. She basically dealt with the whole fight on her own. So great. Right. And you see how boring this can be if you're too overpowered in terms of levels. You don't even gain XP from monsters, and you can't do much about it. That's one point that is kind of bad about the game. It's that everything scales up with you. I mean, like the shops, they give you better equipment as you leveled up, and like everything scales up with you, but the enemies should too, I guess, in my opinion. I mean, I don't have the perfect solution, but it also feels nice to be like, yeah, I grinded a bit, so now I'm just too powerful for them. But at the same time, like, not gaining much from enemies can be a bit disappointing, especially because we didn't really grind. We just exploited the fact that you can chain up enemies like it's nothing, and you gain so much XP from it. But we didn't really grind at all. So I don't think I forgot something from this part of the dungeon. So now we're going to make this big turn to actually reach the end of the dungeon. to cleanse Maokai's roots. Let's see. Those guys are level 16. We have a lore here. And more monsters.
Hello, little ones. Even bolder.
Can I one-shot them? Probably not. I'm not going to try to.
We're getting pretty good at this. I can taste fear.
So, now that we reached this point in the game, you can actually see how Heroic is not really hard anymore. It was harder at the beginning of the game, which is kind of weird, maybe disappointing or something, but I still really like the game. And it's still nice that they've done like a difficulty for every type of players. So here you just want to watch what's going on here on the wall and try to replicate from there. So we just want to turn this one, I guess. Yep, like this. Let's see. We want to turn this one. Nope. Yep, like that. Want to turn this one like this. All right. And we want this one. Yes, like this. Alright, and with this one. There you go. Opens up the door. Let's see, we have a chest here. What do we need? We need a new yeah. You see how the thing on the wall changed? So now we want to replicate this one. So let me actually check back because my memory is trash. Alright, so this is doing like an open book almost. Doesn't move anymore. Alright. Weird. Alright, going to do this and this. And probably this, and it will be done. Yep, great. And we don't have new things on the walls to replicate. We got an idol and a blade. Let's see. Do any of those are actually usable? This one is good. This one is not, and we just got it. This thing, it's okay, I guess. This thing is way better, yeah, than anything we have. Actually, I didn't equip my other characters because I'm not using them, so I guess we're not doing that yet. And there we can fish, so let's do that for a bit. I suggest you do the same because doing all the fishing at the end can be a bit boring. So no fish there. Let me see, do I have the best equipped? Yep, I do. Alright. Also, it helps during the gameplay with all the black marks and stuff, so it's actually nice. And the music is so relaxing, so. And now we're getting large shimmering fish chunks. Not the best yet, not the best. We can have way better fish chunks at the end of the game. Also, if you're on that part of the playthrough and you're actually watching this, um, please tell me if you're enjoying the game. I really think they should. I mean, Riot should hire Airship Syndicate to do more of those because the game is just good. Not perfect, obviously, but it's good. And hearing more about the lore of League of Legends is, by not playing League of Legends, is actually the best thing we can we can have. So yeah, let me know if you're enjoying the game as you're playing along. Alright, we got all the fish. I don't know if we got new ones. Probably. Yeah, don't really care about this guy. And now we can move through this door.
Welcome, Gangplank, to my inner sanctum. Look upon your prize.
Is that it? The ancient king's sword?
It is the blade of the ruined king. Within it sleeps his spirit. With the Buru artifacts you delivered from Bilgewater, we shall extract the king's soul. But to trap him, to bend his dark strength to your service, you will need the amulet I gave you.
I carry it with me always.
The king is a creature of the Black Mist. The amulet can absorb the mist, but its strength is equal only to the bearer's will. When the time comes, your mortal will must defeat the king's. Only then will his magic submit to your control.
A battle of the wills?
You seem worried. Never fear. This king and I are from an older time. I know some of his secrets. If his heart still rages after all these centuries, I will break his spirit.
You won't have to do that. My will to rule Bilgewater is unstoppable.
Almost as unstoppable as misfortunes.
Greater than hers.
You cannot know what sleeps in the heart of your enemy. You must guard this amulet with your life. For now, the king must build his strength. Let us awaken him. We'll see what 1,000 years of slumber does to a man's soul. Hear me through the veil. King of Ruin.
Calls to me.
I am Thresh. I have reclaimed you from the darkness.
The world is cold. My queen. Where is my queen?
Your slumber has weakened you. We will search for her when your strength has returned.
Where is she?
Your beloved deserves to see you in all your royal might, with all your powers restored.
Yes, I I am her king. She waits for me.
So that is the man whose will I must break.
He seeks his queen, but she is long dead. His love for her is merely a means to control him.
Of course, he will submit to me.
Take time to enjoy the estate, such as it is. We will try again soon. Finally, the pieces are in play. Gangplank, the amulet, and the king. Gangplank will provide a suitable mortal host. The amulet will break him eventually. Even the strongest cannot resist the mist forever. When Gangplank's spirit breaks, all the souls in the world will be mine to reap.
Alright, so we got a good chunk of scenario here, story I should say. Let's see, I want these.
Could we not just be friends? You fight like Amarosan.
Oh, didn't kill him. All of those guys have the same amount of health, so should be good for us. And Bike get 3 turns. I'm not sure Harry can deal with all of them.
That's gotta hurt.
Too bad. It's okay.
This will hurt. For now.
Right. We have a lot of monsters here. Maybe we can do something with them. Oh, never mind. The goblins are just disappearing. Oh, it didn't touch. Alright. I'm going to do the Ahri thing to get the blue squint. Yes. This guy should be perfect for Pike.
Thank
Let's see.
you. You make me strong. Don't mean to be a bother.
I don't want to damage him too much though, because Pike's poisons and ignites just deals trim. Yeah, never mind. It's too much damage. It's kind of problem.
You make it look easy.
Is that enough? It's not.
My magic looks strong.
Alright, one chest, one more lore, and it's probably the not even close. I was going to say it's probably the last one, the last few ones, but no. I don't know why, but because I saw 7 before, or maybe 5, I thought this was it, but yeah, not even close. As you keep discovering the
You
map,
are safe
the
with
numbers updates.
Yay.
Call it.
So the bridge appeared when I defeated all the enemies, but that's not how to makes every bridge appear. Some of those have to be activated with the orb. We have his lore here. Let's see, that's good. Here, yeah, here is some traps, but you don't want to risk the lore. And we're going there. Let's see, we can fish. We have 2 chests, and the conjunction chamber, and the path of dusk. So the conjunction chamber can be accessed by breaking the wall with Brom, and then you have a statue behind it, just like the one we found in the Vault of Giants, I'm pretty sure. Oh, got a shield. Didn't remember that. Let's see, it's just bad. But yeah, we found the statue here, if I remember correctly, and you just have to face it in the right direction. So as before, the only real way to know is by actually reading those those thing. So you have let's see, one that is called 4 Views of the Vault of the Blackbirds. I think this is those that gives the instructions. North wind brushes the giant's face. He watches distant blackbirds, and there are just informations we like to understand it, right? So the thing you want to know is that the Vault of Blackbirds is let me see where it is on the map. I don't remember perfectly, but I think it's on the right. So we're just going to face it. For now, we're just going to face it. I think it's northwest. Let's see. It's probably not. Maybe northeast. I'm not sure. Oh, I picked the wrong direction here. But either way, even if you don't know and if you're not sure, you can just leave it there for now, and we're going to come back later to check all of them and make sure we're getting the right direction. I think it's this one, so you just want to get it on northeast just in case it's the right one, right? But we're going to get back here whenever we need to. For now, it's not something you can complete anyway.
Good luck. Have fun.
Let's see. I'm just going to do this. I can probably try to burst them with Ahri. Yep.
Like a hunter.
And she leveled up. Cool. Let's see. She had an ability. We don't really need more points now because we're just using the same ones. Oh, this is great. Alright, cool. And we're going to fish and then complete the dungeon. There. And there we should have better fish than earlier. Can already see far fish. Oh, and I got a new fishing rod, so I should equip it after this one. If I can actually catch it. Let's see. Yep, nice treasure. So yeah, don't forget to equip. Oh no, that's a like a bad one. Not really a bad one, but not as good as the one I have now. So never mind. I'm just going to keep going. I didn't see the level of the treasure, so I'll have to check after that if something good actually comes out of it. And 3 more. And just like before, if you want to farm for black marks, whenever you get to Beachwater, you can just reset whatever last fishing spot you found and try to get as many fishes as you can. But we're not doing that yet because it's so not time efficient right now. We don't have access to the best fishing spots. We don't have access to the best fish, so we don't want to farm that now. Just doing this for the completion sake. Alright, good. Just going to take this sanctuary or this shrine. Shrine of healing, that's good. And here we have traps to avoid. Yep.
Wait, this door. The markings on it are reacting to my sunstones. Is this the work of the Vasani? I've carried these stones with me since I was a new one. They've been my only connection to the past. They seem like a key, searching for a lock. They've been with me this entire time. They're not just artifacts. They are vessels for memories. There was barely any energy left in them, but it was enough to unlock this door.
It was no coincidence then.
No. My ancestors, the Vasani. They were somehow tied to the Blessed Vaults, in ways I still don't understand.
The keys to your past grant insight into your future. Let us see what destiny has in store, Vastaya.
Right, so don't forget to backtrack. Oh, never mind, we can't go yet. Yeah, we can't go yet. Alright, so we can save, rest, eat the usual meal, the Nippertic apples, and prepare for the what's coming. And obviously watch the conversation.
Do you not sleep, Ahri?
I try, but around others, it's difficult. Better to stay awake, in control.
You have proven you are worthy of our trust. We have no reason to fear you.
I wish that were true. I came here searching for answers, but it seems the more I seek, the less I know myself.
I too struggle to find truth, but our destiny awaits us. When we embrace motion, every step brings us closer to it. When we stop, we become frozen in place. Then, we are lost.
I have been lost for so long. I wonder what my life could have been. What destinies have already passed me by.
All were paths leading to where you are now. Here with us, where you must be. Our destinies are entwined.
I believe you are right. Thank you for helping me along my path.
Alright, cool. So now we are prepared. Let's see. Just going to check my not my enchants, my journals. Yeah, we can get that. Don't really need it for now, but it's here. Oh, in the chest. Talisman. Taskmaster's blade is not really good. We saw that earlier. And actually, I'm going to check my enchants. I have one here. I have one here. Right, the main enchants are there, so we're fine.
His roots, the mist withers them, feeds on them.
Something sinister lurks here. More than just the black mist.
Then we must eliminate it, lure it out.
I do not think that will be necessary.
And here we have this the boss. I don't want to lie to you guys. He will die pretty quickly. Playing all the bleeds with bike. I'm going to taunt this guy just to keep him out of the mic DPSers, and after that it's pretty much kind of done. You can see how the bleeds and stuff are doing so much damage. It's ridiculous.
You're too kind.
Got that and 12 black marks but no XP. And we
Anyone else
cleansed
getting
Malkai's
tired of
roots.
surprise attacks?
Our resolve is strong. We have repelled the shadows.
The mist, it retreats from the roots. This vault is cleansed.
What of the blessed water?
While Maokai's roots appear to be healed, the blessed water here has long been dried out.
Do not fear, Brahm. We will find a cure for your people. I'm sure of it.
For now, we should return to Maokai. Hopefully this will be enough to clear the way forward.
Alright, so we can return to Maokai, but first, before going forward, we can actually go back where the chests were and we couldn't access them. So don't forget to backtrack a bit. It was there. Yep. So here you have a breach to create, and for that you can hit with Ahri all the orbs like that. Yep. You want to throw them at least 2 balls and try to get the third one on the way like that. Because if you don't do it fast enough, they will just shut off. So I'm going to to try to do this. Let's see. Give me this. Yes. All right. So yeah, it's not too hard.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'll show you.
I can taste fear.
Let's see. I can just taunt them just to avoid taking more damage than what's needed. Brome is starting to have such a big shield when he enters battle. It's actually insane. Let's see. Do I have ultimate? No, not yet. But I can have ultimate if I do this. Yes. Right now I can have to triple.
We did it!
Right, great. And there we have access to the last chest. By the way, this is pretty much my last, like my end game party or team. But you can obviously change your characters as you like. I mean, Yasuo is really strong, Illaoi is insane, and Miss Fortune is actually probably the best character for non-bosses, like enemies. But Pike is just the best for bosses, and I think Ahri is really good with Pike. So because she's bringing like the lethal healing the team needs when Illaoi is not here, and also with one target low she can actually deal immense damage. So I think they just pair well with each other, and she gives a few buffs as well. So that's why I chose this team, but you obviously can change to spice it up a bit or to just use more characters. Actually, we are going to have to swap characters a bit soon, so don't worry about that. But yeah, that's it for the Shadow Walls and for this part. I'm going to rest here and to save my progress, and we're going to continue that on part 10. For the next part is part 10, I think. So thank you so much for following this video, guys, and I see you in the next one. Bye.